Good morning, I'm Dr Kerry Chant from New South Wales Health with the COVID update for Tuesday the 21st of December. Across New South Wales we have 94.9% of people aged 16 and over have received a first dose of a COVID vaccine and 93.4% have received 2 doses. Of people aged 12 to 15, we've got 81.4% have received a first dose and 78.1% have received 2 doses. There are currently 284 COVID cases admitted to hospital, with 39 people in intensive care, 11 of whom require ventilation. Every evening and in the morning we look at the ICU admissions, and a feature of those ICU admissions is the vaccination status of those admitted. We are still seeing unvaccinated people predominantly being admitted to ICU. So please, a big call out to the community. If you haven't taken the vaccine yet, please talk to your health professional and start your course of vaccination. It's going to be essential as we live with COVID. We have 3,057 cases of COVID-19 reported in New South Wales in the 24 hours to 8 p.m. last night, and there were more than 136,000 COVID tests reported during that period. So an incredible thank you to all those pathology staff and all of those clinic staff that have been collecting those swabs, a mammoth effort to sustain such high rates of testing. A key message around getting vaccinated, and as I've said, get your first dose, get your second dose as soon as it's due, and just to reinforce that message, we are continuing to see admissions to ICU with unvaccinated people. Also a big call out to pregnant women. I know being pregnant is a time where you have lots of questions. Please again, we do want to see pregnant women vaccinated. Please talk to your health professional, and there are particular resources to address your concerns on our website. Thank you to everyone who's come forward for a booster vaccine. We've seen a surge in demand for booster vaccines, and that's very pleasing. With New South Wales having already delivered more than 130,000 vaccine booster doses to help keep people safe and increase the levels of immunity to COVID in our community. But there are bookings available, so please assist others and get a booster dose as soon as it's due. People aged 18 and over are eligible for a booster 5 months after receiving their second dose. And if you haven't yet booked in for your booster and it's approaching 5 months since your second dose, please visit the New South Wales Government website and book in today. And there is a little bit of operational flexibility there, taking into account the Christmas New Year period. So if you're just shortly due for that booster, please, and you're a bit early before that 5 months, please ring up your healthcare practitioner and book in. New South Wales Health thanks the community for your incredible response in coming out for testing. We advise people that you need to get tested if you've got symptoms or if you have been advised by public health to get a test. It is important that we reduce that testing without symptoms so that we can prioritise our testing for those higher value cases, which is people with symptoms or people that public health have identified as requiring testing. So we ask you that if perhaps use RAT test. We do encourage people to use rapid antigen testing, particularly if you want to have that peace of mind before you're going out to a social event, particularly an indoor event, particularly if you're going to be mixing with vulnerable or elderly people. There's great information on how to use rapid antigen tests on the New South Wales Health website, so please go to that website and follow those instructions. So we continue to see a rapid surge in the number of cases in New South Wales, with transmission occurring as a result of high numbers of people gatherings for social functions in venues such as pubs and clubs. We're also seeing transmission within households. So New South Wales Health continues to remind everyone across the community to continue to practice those COVID-safe behaviours, including wearing a mask in settings where you can't physically distance, And New South Wales Health encourages you to maintain mask wearing in all indoor settings. This time of year is a very busy time of year, and you can't socially distance in those indoor settings, so please continue to wear a mask indoors. Also, get tested and stay home if you have the mildest of symptoms. Do not go out and visit family, friends, or go to social events if you're unwell. And again, practice that good hand hygiene, washing and sanitising your hands regularly. Thank you to everyone for your continuing efforts to get vaccinated or get tested and helping limit the spread of COVID. It is pleasing that when I have been out and about, that people are still maintaining that mask wearing behaviour and taking care. And I think that's a really pleasing that the community is responding so positively to those messages. Thank you.